Oh.
War crimes.
Mm.
Never heard of her.
It's only a crime if it's illegal.
So
It's only a crime
not-
if you get caught.
Yeah.
Also, the Geneva Convention doesn't exist here.
Not real. Who's Geneva?
What?
Does she do?
There's my ocean voyage. Yeah, so the majority of this crew surrenders. You have a pinnace that's in fucking bad shape right now. You guys are in the middle of the sea between Burrow and the south side of Athon Island.
The other one was sunk, essentially, right?
Yeah, the other one, you raked it with cannonball fire, and you were heading that way, and it started sinking, so you turned back to fight this guy.
Well, I guess first we should round up everybody else and see if this boat is actively sinking.
Mm-hmm.
So,
it's not actively, but there are crew members below deck bilging the shit out of it, just because it has taken a sheer amount of damage. But I mean, it'll as long as the work and the crew remain to do the work, it'll remain afloat. It's just the sails are also in disrepair, and it's not going to go anywhere fast.
Good.
Oh, we don't need to go anywhere. How far away are we from our next place?
From the next place,
2 dice rolls away.
Yeah, right. You were about I said 2 days. I think it's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you were 5 days away from where Captain Nigel was bringing you, but that was under the speed of your vessel.
Mm-hmm. And where we came from is equally far away?
Where you came from was 2 days away.
So what if we sent...
At the speed of your vessel.
What if we send some crew to this ship with Fjord, since he's going to be gone, and send this ship back to the other port to get fixed up?
Can it sail?
It can, but very, very slowly. Like, it won't be doing it at 6 miles per hour like a normal pinnace would.
Well, this pinnace is ass now.
Pin ass.
Mm-hmm.
His pinnace.
Mind you, you guys were sailing at 4 miles per hour, so 2 days, that's 96 hours. 96 miles per day, 2 miles, or 2 days. Wow, I cannot talk right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's my suggestion if we'd like to do that.
I got to cover 102 miles on a very dilapidated pace.
What was that?
Easily done.
I mean, it's either that or scuttle the thing, right? So
Either tow it.
You can tow it. It will slow you down.
Well, no use slowing ourselves down. We can slow those men down.
Bless you.
no. Like I said, that's my suggestions. If anyone has anything else, well, we're on a timetable, so towing it doesn't.
Yeah, I say we just
good.
send a couple of the guys back. Yeah. Maybe a couple, a veteran officer or two. Well, not officer, a veteran or two.
Oh yeah, enough.
Hang on, my work's calling me. I got to take this call.
What, twice the amount of their crew, or we just take their crew and give them a skeleton crew, and then maybe like Fjord or something.
We also don't know how many people we've like really killed.
Yeah.
So we don't know how.
Kind of dead.
Well, I'm saying, like, we can take their crew onto our boat if they want, or we can just make them walk the plank, I guess.
My fave.
Anybody else? No.
No, I'm down to.
I was gonna say it sounds airtight.
I missed
Down to send him to hell.
last session, so.
Well, I'm saying we have a ship here which is hobbled. So what do we want to do with it? My suggestion is take aboard at least some of their crew, send over some of ours with Fjord, and send it back to port to get fixed. So we have a small merchant ship to port our goods around, so we don't have to pay for it anymore.
Yeah, no, I'm in.
I'm catching Shannon up.
Oh.
Okay, so if the end goal is indeed to keep this, but we don't want these fuckers to, go after it.
Mutiny.
What flag were they even flying? Because I remember we didn't know
Pirate
at first.
flag.
They're pirate flags.
Pirate flag or
All right, I have returned. Where are we
what
at?
flag were
Questions?
they flying?
Very good, poignant question. It is a black fielded flag with a white skull and one crossbow and one crossed flintlock pistol.
Okay, all right, regular fucking pirates. Fuck them. I don't care about their fate. So good luck,
Wow.
Captain.
Wow.
On compass pointing south today, boys.
Feed them to the crabs.
What's their most senior looking dude? Do they have one?
Well, he's
you
dead.
killed
I do have
them.
one.
Well, I mean the one left, obviously.
Yeah, the most senior looking crewman left is a bosun.
Do they deal? I asked him, do you deal in slaves?
That's our big
So-
deal, isn't it?
Nah, sir, we don't deal with slaves.
Sa-
Mainly petty theft and piracy on the seas, especially in these areas, but not slaves. We don't trade bodies. We actually, I think, if you check the captain's log, ships come across a slaver ship, and we actually freed those slaves.
Oh, hell
these
yeah.
are good pirates.
How'd you like a
Redemption.
job?
The one thing our fucking boat doesn't
Would you like a job?
is slavers, and everything else is apparently okay.
So that is why we signed up aboard this crew to make a little bit of coin for our families. So if it's a job you offer, it's a job most of us will take if you're sparing our lives.
We'll spare your lives. Straight to hell.
That's not what that means.
We might not have to spare any of our own crew if they'll just do this willingly.
If you like money, I know a place.
It ain't much, but it's honest work.
I mean, it does end up being quite.
I mean,
good.
it is
It's quite
much.
lucrative.
I think you underestimate how
Stop
much.
overplaying our hands.
Oh, it's not much. We're poor people. Now get on my poor boat.
They'll be paid a fair wage. It's just to do simple merchant work. Transport our goods, and you'll be paid accordingly. All you have to do is make it the 2 days back to port where we came from.
Yeah,
which
and you
is
won't have to constantly
named-
risk your head anymore.
Well, you'll have a little risk, but not as much as what you just encountered.
Yeah, you don't have to fight us anymore.
The bosun looks up at the like the non-existent sails and the tipped over mast, and he says, "Without some supply, I don't think we're getting 2 days back to
Fuck, do we have
wherever
extra?
port you came out of."
We have quite a few supplies.
Can we spare it?
Yeah. They're
We
just
just
really
got everything.
needy.
Fixed, right? Like 100% fixed.
And
On
then
your
we
ship?
blew
Yeah,
each other to
prior-
smithereens.
Prior to
Then
combat, yeah.
Yeah, and then we fucked them up. So we gotta have something to help, right?
I know you guys have like a bunch of
I don't know.
canvas that Barrett and Adam went purposely out to go get. So you do have some stuff to help them fix their sails.
Hey, nice.
I'll vote to give that to him unless someone says no.
I will say yeah.
Okay.
So the bosun looks at you after talking this through, and he goes, "So in agreement to working for you all, we are running only a merchant vessel, or are we not
Yes.
allowed to do any piracy?"
No
No
pirating.
piracy.
No pirating.
No pirating.
Unless you come across slavers, then you kill them. That's fine.
But that's not really pirating. That's just doing the right thing.
Well,
It's reverse
yes, but
pirating.
Also, they're in a
then you can
pinnace.
just take whatever you want from them. So technically, it's like piracy, same flavor, right?
You can
It
do
prob-
some reverse piracy.
Yeah. Preferably just don't do it with our goods on board. Do
What
that
is
stuff.
reverse piracy? Giving other people your stuff?
It's like
Giving
Robin
them
Hood.
lead.
I think it's called philanthropy.
Yeah.
Gross. We don't do that
So
No,
it
they
sounds
do
like,
that.
unless you're an otter.
So it sounds like one-way merchant routes. From where are we sailing to where?
I don't fucking know.
And what are we moving?
Missed
if I
last
could
time.
ask?
Hi,
Spices,
guys.
saffron,
I hope
Things
you're
of
well.
those natures.
Saffron,
Spices,
wherever it
yeah.
needs to go, you can talk to our bard.
If you
Uh,
were
Just gotta talk to
here,
Ben.
Fraser Island, New Winfield, and yeah, Fraser Island, New Winfield. We don't have anything set up on Oneida yet, or Oneida, whatever.
Oneida, yeah. That's a bit far away now.
Fraser Island. So you're talking about the port city of Chittenango?
Yes.
That's
You're not wanted there, are you?
Absolutely not. We've been operating in these seas.
Like, this place is one big ocean, so you never know.
I think the only people that maybe have us wanted would be the Empire, but we can operate underneath Meresians. I think that'll be just fine.
Oh.
You'll be fine.
Yeah, probably just take down that flag or repaint it.
Or put one of our flags on.
Yeah, they're under
that's
us
what I'm
now,
saying,
right?
That's what I'm saying, like, change.
God damn it, what are you guys doing?
Subtlety is lost on you people.
What is this? I'm a rogue. I know many subtleties.
Your fucking brain's as smooth as subtlety, man.
Ooh, the
I
smooth,
have a
subtle
brain like
banner.
a billiard ball, okay?
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Just rolls around in there.
What's that clacking noise? My brain cells.
Brain cell corner pocket.
Try yes, you beat me to it.
Oh.
I don't think we'll have a problem with that. Changing of the colors. He looks up. He goes, I think one of us is still alive who's a good artist. We might be able to recreate the stars. Is there a meaning behind it that we should know about?
Not really.
I don't think he ever did a meaning to it.
But not for them, no.
Not for you guys.
Posture check. Thank you.
The founding of the ship, essentially.
Thank
So
you.
you're essentially letting us all keep the ship.
Yes, as
Yeah.
long as you do the works.
I don't think it's going to take us 2 days to get back to whatever port city you just came out of. I'm guessing Golgane or Barrow.
Barrow.
Bear.
Something like that. I don't
Where the
remember.
fuck-
Barrow is where we came from.
Yeah.
We'll have to weigh anchor
Uh-oh.
here to repair the sails, but we'll limp back to Barrow when we can.
A lot of cannons.
May I be so forward to ask that we get a little money to finish repairs once in port, and then we'll make way for Chittenango.
Oh my god.
How much money do you have on that boat?
I feel
Not
like we might
entirely
be
sure.
being fleeced.
Well,
I give him
Like-
all my.
Hydrate.
I just empty all my
Thank you.
silver into his fucking hands.
There, now be quiet.
How much was it?
264 silver. Is
Nick,
that enough?
I'm gonna go into the
Steal all your
captain's
pocket
quarters. First of all, I'm gonna loot the captain.
Captain does have keys on him. Yes.
Sweet. Gonna go into the his quarters.
There we go.
I'm gonna wrangle around in there and see what I can find.
Underneath
Maybe
his.
not phrasing it like that.
Yeah, inside of his fucking chest,
Hug.
by his fucking hanging bed in the quarters, bolted to
assume
the
you mean
bottom
this.
of the chest is a lockbox.
Oh,
Get
Going
me.
through the keys
die.
and trying the lockbox, it clicks open, and inside you find this amount.
Ooh.
How much gold?
Well, there's a hair on that.
Oh.
Blech. Blech. Water.
Well, now I feel stupid.
I tell Slate to put his stuff back into his pockets.
Can I just have some gold pieces instead? That silver was really clanking around.
You're a clanky boy.
Not very stealthy.
Fuck. Can I just have the gems instead?
No, this is what you deserve.
Oh.
I tell them that they can have 1,000 of this gold to go get what they need to get done.
Oh.
The bosun
Fuck it,
nods
they
his
can
head.
just keep the goddamn all of it. I don't.
The bosun nods his head and says, "This should do plenty." He reckons it's about 700 gold worth of damage to repair it in port, but they'll do what they can weighing anchor here to get them to port in relatively quick time. It won't be 2 days, but they'll get there.
Do they need any extra hands?
They're currently 12 members strong.
Is that a yes?
It sounds like a yes.
That's enough. That's above the minimum for the pinnace, yes. And to make sure that it keeps getting bilged to stay afloat until they get there.
Yeah, give them like an extra 10 guys.
Sure.
Or are we at ideal?
No, we're at ideal.
Oh, fucking. Yeah, a couple extra hands.
We're
Give them
always
some of the new guys to learn them something.
top, man.
How many are you wishing to donate?
Donate.
10?
We're
Okay.
donating
You're at 100.
people.
You're at 120 right now.
And our ideal is much lower than that. So
Your
a dozen guys.
Your idea is 114.
Then whatever the difference is between.
So you can spare 6.
Then 6 is what he gets.
They get 6.
At least 6.
Perfect. Selecting the 6, your current crew asks if that makes any of them in the running to be the captain of this vessel.
Who's the most senior fucking officer?
One of them stands forward. Out of the 6 newbies, if you guys are selecting some of the newbies, one of them will step forward, saying he'd be the 6th most senior.
Wait.
Why don't we make them the first mate instead of the captain?
Don't make it a new.
Maybe don't have an immediate mutiny.
I'm saying it's a newbie to your crew. I'm not saying it's like
I
newbie.
understand
Right,
that, but like we're taking their boat and giving it back to them. I don't want to just be like, oh yeah, you're a bosun. Here, you're outranked by this new guy.
Mhm.
Yeah, no.
So that bosun is now a captain, and our new guy is their first mate.
Well, the bosun
Sure.
will also say that they'll do it by the code, and they'll have a democratic process to elect a captain and a first mate.
Fucking Democrats.
Then whatever. Then they can fucking sort it out themselves.
It was your crew members going across to see if they could just overturn the democratic process and just be
No.
like, okay, perfect.
Immediate mutiny as soon as we turn around.
Another question that the bosun has is, who is the point of contact in Shetnango?
Yeah.
Fuck.
I don't know. Go ask around for Captain Mask's property. You'll find him.
I'm gonna step in here. Because Uncle Ben / Adam would know, because I know it was Adam who coordinated it. You guys, so to remind you all, what's his other character name? Alex recruited Meresian immigrant, like fresh migrant Meresian families to take over the farm. So he knows the names of the families and will give that contact to this gentleman.
Oh, thank God.
That was just a test to see if any of you had took enough notes and remembered.
No, that has
Absolutely
been delegated to somebody else, and he's not here today.
Dare you test me? What do I look like, a schoolboy?
Yes.
Can't tell with the mask.
Oh, yes, good.
No, you look like the average League of Legends player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, even worse.
Which is a schoolboy.
Yuck.
No, there's a there's an AI generated picture of game's average user, and one is literally just Justin.
Oh no.
It's so perfect.
It's really hot.
What the fuck? Oh.
Noted.
Moving on.
Moving on.
Yeah, fuck it. They got what they need. They're however
They
much
do have
gold.
what they need.
Good.
All right, we need to fuck off. We're on a time schedule.
Okay,
Sure.
we're fucking off.
Let's
Time
go.
to fuck clean off.
They call me asparagus.
What?
Asparagus is just the Harry Potter food wand.
That makes your beef smell funny.
All right, let's get to boating.
Use Bodhi talk.
I'm so glad I started drinking already.
All right. Completing the rest of the voyage to South Athlone Island. On the morning that the fucking landmass comes into view on the horizon, Captain Nigel comes from below deck, and he has the canvas in his hand that he bought in Burrow, and you can tell that he has, and it's dyed black now. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Is it black? Un momento.
I feel like I'm gonna need Kanka. Let me get it.
Welcome.
It is, yeah, it's a Blackfield. So he comes up from below deck. The canvas he bought is now dyed completely black. Obviously, you'd be up, Captain, and he has this in his hand, and he goes, before we get much closer, Captain, I would recommend that we string this off the bowsprit and fly this so that way they can see us approaching.
Okay, do that.
So, with doing so and getting crew to help him and hang it off the front of your ship and flag on the wing, it unfurls and gives a big flap, and it's a larger flag than even yours at the top of the ship. On this flag is a white skull with cross musket rifle and axe, but it's in the corner, and the skull is to the side, and it's looking up at a white diamond in the opposite corner.
Little ornate.
It's a weird looking flag.
Yeah, who are we meeting?
Looks
He
like
goes,
pirates.
"Oh, we're about to sail into my little hideout. I wouldn't want them scrambling the men coming out to greet us with cannons ablazed. They'll see that. They'll know I've come home, and they'll welcome us into the port."
Are you sure? How long have you been away?
Like this.
I was saying you're a little less forgotten than you make it seem.
I've been in hiding for quite a while, but no, I've only been away from my men, I think, for about a couple months. You know the code. Pirate left behind. A pirate that falls behind is left behind.
Well, I'm not a pirate, so I'm not super familiar.
Well,
I
he
got
is.
you. Yeah.
Apparently, he just admitted to being a pirate. End him.
He already did that with his other crew.
It's true. He did do that.
He did admit it. Admittedly.
He asks permissions to join the helmsman up on the quarterdeck.
What you need?
And he goes, yeah. So he goes, this next part's going to be a mite tricky. Hopefully I remember where the illusions are.
Okay. All right.
Crash
Fucking
our boat.
pirates.
It's your ass.
I'm not trying to crash your boat. I'm trying to get us in as smoothly as possible. And over the next few hours, as you guys get close to the land, what looks like rocky shoals that he's giving the helmsman directions to point. He's pointing and like talking about go this many degrees this way, now go swing it back the other way, and like these craggy rocks are coming up close. By the time these things get within like 80 feet of distance, the image of these rocks goes fuzzy. It's no longer sharp. At this close distance, you notice that the water isn't actually reacting to them as it normally would with how much chop is in the water currently with the little bit of wind that is going on today. And as your ship actually passes between both of these rocks, you're on the other side of the illusion, and there's this massive royal galleon sitting behind one of the illusions. All the cannons on that one side are out and pointing out to see exactly where you're sailed in. And there's crew members aboard that ship waving to the ship. The closest one off the bowsprit cries out, "Ahoy! Captain Nigel, you there?" And Nigel immediately shouts back, like, "Avast ye! I've returned, you salty dogs! You better not have done anything to my ship!" And then now passing the illusion, even the beach, kind of like there's like this fuzzy wave, as suddenly this like little encampment comes into view. And the Captain Nigel then says to you all, "Welcome to Lucky Cove."
Fucking
All right,
pirates.
well, I want a hidden cove. I think that's pretty cool.
We tried that once. There were kobolds.
Oh.
And it was
We
fun.
could have gone with the otters.
Yeah, well, yeah.
There were also
They
big
were
birds.
not fun. They were not fun.
Is the wrecked ship there for our aesthetic, or is that actually there?
Closer into port, yeah, there are two wrecked ships further behind. But they look. Actually, everybody roll me a. Fuck, there's no such thing as knowledge. God, I got so used to another system. Everybody roll me a history check.
History.
Okay.
Oh, I'm bad at that.
I'm
Good.
also.
What's in the
I'm
past
mad
stays
at
in the
that,
past.
apparently.
Oh,
Oh, can we get another 13?
Nope, just 12s and 13s all day.
We're all pretty men.
If you don't get a 12 or a 13, kick it out of the group.
I know some things about history.
I thought I heard. Yeah, Barrett, welcome to the party. You can roll. Oh no, you.
Hey,
Oh,
is
you
he
can
here?
roll 20.
He's dead.
I'm still trying to log into Roll20.
The bosun is not in.
Bows out.
You're right. The bosun is not in.
Bows out for Harambe.
So are they like fake wrecks that they put there?
No, these are very real wrecks. Like passing them, they're very solid.
Oh, right. I'm not saying illusory wrecks. I'm saying like where they put there purposefully.
Fucking, I wanted to tell you that anyways. We'll make it a
aesthetic?
DC 10. Yes, you can tell that where these ships are kind of submerged. One, they wouldn't have been there naturally. Two, no idiot captain would have sailed that close. They're not near any port, so yes, you can surmise that these were purposely sunk there as not wave breaks, but like added protection to the beachhead.
Warnings, danger.
Neat.
No,
No,
just defense.
Obstacles. Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. Like really big tank drops. All right.
Big old barricades.
Well,
He does introduce. Yeah,
one
he
way
already
to do it.
introduced you. This is Lucky Cove, his home away from home. It gets you. You guys like get as close as you can, and then he says we have to go in from skiffs from here on out. Like there's not really a docks or anything, kind of whatnot. But there's a beach. A group gathering at the beach. So whoever, as you guys go in with the dinghies, he calls out and waves. And sure enough, they recognize him, and like you can tell that there's no, when you guys finally get to the beachhead, there's no tension. Like most of his crew is welcoming him back. Oh my god, I just had it. Half elf comes and greets him first, and says, "Oh, Captain Nigel, welcome back. We surely thought you were a goner." You see him like each other, Captain Nigel and this man that approaches him. They grip each other by the forearms and come in for a very brisk hug. He goes,
Hey, that
"I
Arnold
don't blame you.
Schwarzenegger
I fell
greeting.
behind. You were supposed to leave me behind, but I survived just alone on my wits. You won't even believe the story even if I told you. I'm just happy you got the men out of safety, and hopefully the ship's okay. You didn't vote me away, did you?"
Captain
this
Jack
man
Sparrow.
goes, "Of course not, sir.
vibes.
We wouldn't vote you off a captaincy without seeing the body first. Ah, there you are."
just lean over to Mask and be like, "It's not the same here."
My crew also is loyal.
I mean, but we wouldn't leave you behind in the first place.
That's true.
No, he would leave us.
We
No,
create
he
the
would
vibe.
just run ahead and die.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But
He'd be like,
voting you
time
off
to go.
may be different.
Because he'll be dead.
Nigel
Unless
turns around and says, "Allow me to introduce my first mate, Harbor, to you all."
Harbor?
Harbor. The man takes a bow and he goes, "I know, not very creative, but it was where I popped out of my mother."
You're right about that.
You popped out of your mother's harbor?
Popped out of a harbor in her harbor, if you get my drift.
It was wet.
Gotcha.
So damp.
Captain Nigel throws his arms up and he goes, "Captain Mask, you'll find safety and friendly faces here. I will tell you that the local custom is to have a drink and catch conversation. But I did bring you here in a matter of payment, so if you and your fellow officers would like to follow me, I believe my quarters have remained untouched." As he looks over to Harbor. Harbor nods his head. "Of course, Captain. We left everything in its place. Nobody's gone in there."
It doesn't look like there's a combination for like
So
the
it's
rest of the
Dusty
crew.
then?
I'm sorry, VC first. What's up?
Does it look like there's a combination for the rest of the crew to get off the boat in this place?
Safely.
Well, I mean, like, I don't know if we're gonna be here a long time, but if we
Hopefully
are,
not.
Yeah, I mean, there's like, so what you kind of see, yeah, there's like ramshackle shanty shacks, but I mean, it's expansive. There's tents as well. There's There seems to be something to do, and you can tell that they erected some kind of tavern over at one side of the coast and whatnot, and then you also see that there's other houses further in the tree line. Like there's some kind of...
We're not going to overrun this place if we let 114 extra guys out into the wild here.
No, definitely not. Because even and I won't make you roll for it, you can tell, even from here, the amount of people that can fit on a royal galleon, like there's more people here that can crew a full royal galleon.
Oh, this.
The man's got his own fucking town.
Dude, kind of jealous. Or envious, rather.
You know, he could probably take it.
Let's not,
fine line.
please.
Top men. Pirates only go for boats. We're going for dudes.
Oh.
Oh man, I forgot it was still on the voyage thing. Good soundtrack.
Oh, this is pretty neat. Is this his office?
Oh, okay, I dig this.
Oh, he likes jazz, does he?
Smooth.
It's 10 out of 10. Love it.
Almost as smooth as Shannon's billiard ball brain.
It's so smooth. I spray it in jam every morning.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Carefully.
He brings you around to like the part of a ship that is on the land, brings you through one of the holes and in through a door, and then out around in this round corner room that he brings you on that's well lit from these windows, furnished, not many furnishings, but like what he's got for seating, there's like pillows and comfort and like
It's
padding,
nice.
with like the chests and even whatnot, and you can tell even like this is it, like there's all these knickknacks and all these things collected from like all various places and like strapped together. He goes over to where you see this hammock hanging down, and you see him tickle the bottom of it, and all of a sudden you hear like a little as this like fuzzy like poof of a feathery bird that's just but it's a ball of green feathers, like pokes its head over the top and goes, and you hear Captain Nigel go, "Hello, Adeline, did you miss me?" And the bird immediately goes and like rolls out of this hammock down his outstretched hand, goes down his arm, and then like rolling, mind you, and you don't see like wings or feet, like it's just rolling and staying daftly on his arm as it makes its all the way his top of his shoulder, and then the beak starts nuzzling his neck as he like kind of like leans down to it and like tickles the massive ball of feathers. And look, this is like a sphere of feathers with just a beak, 2 eyes, and like these 2 little legs poking out of it.
I love it.
Emotions.
Yes, you don't have a bird.
All right. I've attempted to get a pet exactly one time,
Yeah,
Maybe otters aren't your thing, though.
and it has been absolute foil.
tinfoil.
Nigel motions to the bench seating in some of the crates and goes, please, make yourself at home. Like I said, as he pulls one of the large jugs off the shelf, the custom around here is to start with some drinking, as he puts the thing down on one of the tables and pulls the cork off.
Well, yeah, as they say, you don't fuck with tradition.
Well, I like
Is that what they
this
say?
place already. Drinking
Yeah.
and maybe some fighting.
I mean, you can't fuck with tradition if it's not your
I
house.
assume you could probably go outside and find somebody willing to fight you here, right?
I bet I could find somebody. But
Yeah.
right now, it's time for drinking.
How does
You
your
did hear.
tiny body do with drinking now?
Fantastic.
Tiny body.
No, I don't know. Maybe
I
rock
bet I
gnomes
can
are very
drink you.
resilient.
I bet I can drink you under the table.
I bet
sweetheart.
you could. I was asking out of curiosity.
You mingin'.
Still puts it in the mouth.
At your height, Arn, I bet you can
Great
drink
percent.
everybody under the table since you start
Wow.
there.
You said
right.
you're tiny.
I could because I'm already under the table.
Yes.
What's the joke?
Good promotion.
Uh,
Yeah.
That's what we call your next tour. Under the table.
Yikes. They may not know what they're getting.
Well, cheers to getting home safely.
Cheers to getting home.
It's good to be back. clink of rounds together. Down the hatch you go. It's like a wine, and it's red wine, and it's fruity with floral notes.
It's by UB40.
I don't know. Yeah.
Red.
Ah.
Sorry.
I didn't get it at first.
Definitely not what I was expecting.
I mean, are we going through the bottle, or is this just a celebratory one and done?
Oh, we're going through the bottle.
Oh boy.
Here
we
Break
go.
it out, boys. Break it out.
Good thing there's so many of us.
Are you ready, kids?
So as you guys are drinking and taking, emptying your cups and refilling, he shuffles around a bit through his office, opening things, closing things, and then he finally opens up another chest, or he opens up a basket really, and there's a lot of rolled parchment papers in there, and he goes, aha! As he pulls one out a little ways, puts it back down, pulls another one out a little ways, puts it back down, pulls out a third, gets about 5 inches up, and then pulls it all the way out, and then hands it over to the captain. He goes, here's half the payment now. And then he kicks over a box that's near his foot. And he goes, there's the rest of the payment for bringing me safely back to my hideaway.
I forgot how much the payment was. The treasure map.
Ah.
Oh shit, I forgot I have one of these too.
Slate treasure map?
No, that random Bingus's treasure map that I
That you
made a
paid
deal
him
with him.
to stay
That is
still.
currently on our ship.
Mm.
Or is he? Fuck, I don't remember. I should take notes. That should be a thing I do. Is this actual words that I can't read, or is this just lorem ipsum stuff?
If you scroll down,
It's some words you can read, and other it's like some of the script on the map is another language. But what you can read is in common.
Gotcha.
Bueno.
He goes, that is an island. If you're familiar with New Winfield, it is an island west northwest from New Winfield.
I like Mascone's property there. New Winfield?
Yeah.
yep.
Yep.
We have a gentrifying familiarity with it.
We call it mask bucks. We put one on every island. Spread like wildfire.
Mask
It
dolls.
pays.
He points to
Mask
the artwork.
dolls.
He points to the artwork in like the big kind of center of the island that looks like wings coming from something above water.
Mm.
And he says, this marshy pond, if you go by at night, you'll see these. Do take care to stay away from it.
What is
As he takes another swig of his cup before reaching out for the jug to refill it.
No nighttime swamping. Got it.
He goes, I don't know, but I can tell you what, that seeing the wings and getting close, it enchants most of the people to what they cannot help themselves to walk into the pond. I have lost 12 crew members to it. I did not stick around to figure out what it was, but I figured this island with its mysteries and that most dastardly trap would be perfect for hiding some of my riches on it. Riches of sorts that I have no problem giving to you for rescuing me.
Aside, that makes me really just want to see what those wing dings are.
That's tempting fate.
What else do we do?
Yeah, I agree.
Try not to die, and then in Arn's case, sometimes die.
And then you bring me back to life.
It was
That makes
one
sense.
time.
I paid for it.
Never
Wow, he just-
punished. I don't think you understand.
This gave us 8,200 gold.
Yep. It's
before
not
we
going
get-
to seem like much
But it is.
when we disperse it amongst 100-something people.
Now, before we get too far into our cups, I've had some time to think about this. Where I was and where you found me and what you picked me up and what we all discovered further into that hideout,
Hmm.
I'm concerned.
Yeah, me too.
I mean,
Go on.
About this cult.
Indeed, this death cult. This cult ran by that Elena. As such, what?
What?
No, please, after you, Slate.
Go ahead.
As such, our cult has done already extensive work to put that little ritual circle in that hideout and turn it into some kind of cultist hideout. I'm afraid it's may become a desecrated sacred place. As my brother, as I've told you, have made it a place of resting for the dead there.
Right.
It was supposed to be a place of peace and sanctuary. I don't know if you know anything about blood magic, but she was planning to sacrifice those 2 daughters. And being that one of the daughters was of infernal, as he uses the air quotes, bloodline, I don't believe it. Side note, I don't believe in any infernal bloodline. She's just, her father's a tiefling. Understandable. I'm afraid that this magic might be a stage or stepping stone in preparations of something disastrous to the people here.
Like the entirety of the Olane or the specific location of people?
Well, that's the thing. I only know of them doing it there. But it's awfully a lot of trouble to go to, and for us to just walk in, interrupt it, and for them to leave, I wonder if they're doing it elsewhere.
We've already encountered multiple dungeons such as this with their symbol in it, so you would be correct.
So Nigel goes wide-eyed as he empties out his cup, staring at you as you finish this sentence, as he puts the cup down and, like, still staring at you wide-eyed and, you know, without looking, fills up the cup with the jug.
Yep.
And puts it back down, picks up his cup and, like, leans back in his chair and takes a breath and closes his eyes and opens it back up, and, you know, finally his expression goes back to normal where he goes, "This is alarming.
Yeah.
I understand that you have business with the Viceroy of Barrow, but I would ask that you maybe make some time to help me find my brother. See, I don't know anything too much about magic, but I do believe Bones would be able to help."
Well, you know, friend asks for help, you help him.
Are we friends?
As knowing that you just rescued me out of incarceration, and I've just got back with my crew, who fled to safety for their own lives, cannot blame them there. And now knowing that nobody might not know the tales of the Horned Fleet, we are yet free to sail again. However, I'm only certain of where we could find my other brother, Cortez. And I know Cortez will know exactly where Bones has been, for Bones and Cortez are closer than I.
Are they also in your profession?
That they are. They are the other founding fathers of the great Horned Fleet.
Well,
we all went into hiding, and we all have remained separately in our hiding while we waited for the heat. As he kind of like waves his hand in front of his face, was to calm down. And as if you all are a good check of the temperature, it seems it is rather cold now. So allow me to speak plainly. I will give you the location of where you can find Captain Cortez, and I would ask that you sail there with news of you rescuing me. I'll give you a letter of introduction, and then tell him that you need to find our other brother, Captain Jerome, as quickly as possible. And we might need to reconvene to figure out what may be up, so that way we may find what is up to foot by this mysterious death cult. What say you, Captain?
I mean, we can go find him if you want.
Your brother's not paranoid or anything, is he?
A little paranoid, but again, with a letter of introduction, and I'll tell you what to fly before you sail too close to his hideout. It'll be. I don't believe you'll have any problems. As long as, of course, I can trust you with this information. You did bring me here, of course.
If you
I've trusted you this far.
Well, if you don't trust us by now, you might as well just kill us.
What the fuck? No, I'd prefer to leave.
Nay. Nay, indeed.
Thank
I
God.
don't know if we can leave without some assistance. I don't know about you, but I don't know how to bypass all these illusions.
Illusions.
Oh! Head straight out the way we came.
Took you hours to navigate this.
Well, yeah, if you sail through the illusion coming in, it triggers a trap, or my men would then know it's a farce and they might fire upon you, but sailing out is no problem. Sailing away from this port is no problem. Trust me at that.
I better go find our
trust him
helmsman
as
to make
far
sure,
as
just in
possible.
case. Let's see if he remembers.
Very well. I'll give you the location in the morning. As such, I would like to invite you all as my guest and your whole crew to this island, and I'm sure my crew here will have enough supplies. We will like to throw a feast, have a night of
Another
revelry,
feast.
drinking. He knife hands over to Aaron and says, "You may challenge any of my willing crew
God.
to any kind of bouts of strength."
Anyone?
It's way harder if you go for the unwilling.
Anyone who is willing, my wee friend.
You said willing. Damn.
I said willing.
What do you mean, damn? What are you gonna do? Just beat the... Oh,
Yes,
You-
he
What
would.
I'm gonna do?
You
I was
fool.
gonna
You
go for
bastard.
his first mate and be like, okay, man, if I beat you, I become the first mate.
I'm the first
on a
mate now.
different ship?
Yeah, you're gonna leave the party?
No, I wouldn't leave the party. I love you guys too much.
You
It's
just beat the shit out.
I'm gonna beat the living shit out of him.
Maybe don't, like, seriously injure people. Maybe we can come back and hide out here.
Okay,
I mean,
what?
win for sure, but like,
I'll make him call me. I'll make him call me daddy. Whoever it is, I'll make him call me daddy. How about that?
that's your prerogative, man.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna get
It's
a
your
thumbs up or
kink,
down.
dude.
Yeah.
I don't shame kinks,
But I'll
Unless
definitely
that's your
be.
kink.
but I'll judge you on it.
I'll definitely be spending money on the fights, though. So
Well, you can take my money as well and put it on myself as well.
Well, while they're talking about that, I'm going to turn to Nigel and be like, before I forget, where did you get that delightful little bird?
No.
Oh, where did I get Adeline?
She is precious.
You'll find Adeline and her species is native to this island of the Thone Island. I rescued her from a dastardly predator displacer beast.
Oh, well, our captain is looking for a pet, and that is just... Adeline is precious.
I thought he had one. It was an otter.
No, it was
everyone else has stolen
not
the
meant
otter.
to be.
not meant to be. Y'all fucking snapped him up after he said.
It was...
He's
Hey,
like,
it's-
hey,
It
I
was
want to go
given
find
to
a
me.
pet otter.
It's okay. I don't have one.
Out of character, yes. The people who interacted the most with the otters ended up getting otter pets.
Yeah.
Mm.
Baby Ooter.
I
Poor
wonder what they
Justin
would taste
came
like.
along for the ride, but he kind of just hung out in the back.
I was here.
But now is the chance for a little fluffy
No.
bird.
No.
No.
I'm not doing birds. Birds don't get on my ship.
They
The seagull
poop on
ones.
the ship and it makes my men have to clean the shit up.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't care.
You
But
have displacer beasts on this island?
That sounds pretty cool.
Yes, there has been many a tales of displacer beasts further into the interior.
Any other beasts?
Supposedly there's a white spine, but that's on the north side of the island.
What's a white spine?
Got any
Grapes?
He goes to describe it, and he goes, "Hang on," as he goes back and finds like another, goes flipping through like a book, and he's like, "I'm pretty sure I had somebody illustrate it." Give me a second, I'm trying to find it.
Yeah, I think Catherine has something to say too.
Yeah, I'm got any panthers or jaguars?
Ooh.
Wait,
how are you gonna domesticate a panther?
You're not. That's the fun part.
That's not up for you. That's
He finally finds the right book, opens it up, and puts it down in front of you.
It's beautiful.
Is a white spine.
Let's tame that.
I love it.
And I was gonna.
It's terrifying.
I was gonna hunt it. Was my first instinct.
Can I choke it out and bring it to the ground?
I'm not.
No,
we already
friend.
said we're not telling you your kinks.
Also, that looks a lot meaner than the bird we fought.
I agree, it does.
I wouldn't get close to, the two. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4 hands it's got.
Okay, well, maybe we can ride on his back then and get away from him.
Do you see the spines protruding from this animal?
Hey,
Maybe you could throw him around by his tail.
That's what I was
I wonder
also
if it counts
thinking,
as a
grabbing
beast
that
and then I
tail
can
too.
turn into one.
There's only one way we find this out.
All of this information. Let's tame it.
Nigel does describe it as a large beast.
One day.
Hmm.
I'm so excited.
Oh, don't worry about how big it is. I've taken down bigger.
You got killed by a bird.
So many
You're
kinks.
Hey. I didn't, and I also came back to life too.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
To be fair, the good news is
In unison, that happened in game.
Suddenly there's a ruckus at the door as it fucking flies open. Nope, nothing's there, but you guys hear like a warthog like snout, and you see immediately Captain Nigel like shoots to his feet and he goes, "Oh, Remus, is that you?" As he gets down on a knee and holds his hand
He
out.
has
holds
a
his
pig named Remus.
He holds his arms out to the air as suddenly you see like something collide with the Captain Nigel, like something pressed against his clothes. You see the imprint on him, and you just hear like happy little pig noises as his arms surround the air, and he starts like doing like a scratch motion. And he's like, "Oh, Remus, it's so good to see you."
He has.
You never did answer your question about jaguars either.
He doesn't say there's any jaguars
What about panthers?
here on Athon Island.
Yeah.
He'd say the only place he's seen panthers in the Olane is Numako Island.
Write that down. There you go, Justin.
We've seen.
Tobacco Island Panthers. Put it down.
As
Okay,
the
but
Captain
invisible
Nigel is
warthog.
like scratching the air in front of him, and like you can some invisible pig creature is like nuzzling into his chest.
I love this island.
You all may roll perception checks.
I love it.
You know what? I don't want to. I just want to believe in the invisible pig creature.
Yeah, with perception check, he's insane.
We heard it though.
It's a shared hallucination.
Yeah, it's a.
Oh my god, what was in the wine?
Wee!
I can see him. I can show you a pig.
Ah!
He's a wee little pig.
Shining, shimmering bacon.
Oh!
Oh,
All I
translucent
can
bacon.
think of is
How do you know if
eating
it's
his
done?
Ribs.
You gotta test it.
Yeah, you can't see it.
Well, if your perception was higher, you good.
Yeah, what perception do we need to see?
Oh, I have to roll.
Both Prim and
Yes.
Say it.
Rich Storm. I'm like, it's not William, and I look at the other one. I'm like, it's not William. Where's his fucking name?
Good old Birch.
Yeah, Woodfin and Primrose can see it, and as they, it's the first, like you can kind of see the shape as it's moving about, as it like the reflections through it kind of come through, and you can kind of make it out. But yeah, Invisibores.
Invisible!
Is there more of them? Is this just
more
his
invisible?
He goes, oh, there's plenty of them here as well. The Displacer Beasts, Invisibors, the little green puffers. This island is all full of illusionary magical creatures.
All right, group huddle. I think we need to spend like a week here.
I love it here.
I agree. Maybe I can become even more invisible.
You're not any invisible.
You can just look like a rock sometimes.
I can look like a rock. That's
That is true.
invisibility.
You can.
I
That's
can be
camouflage.
invisible.
That's not invisible.
Hey, just because you
A woman knows the difference between cover and
animals doesn't
concealment.
mean you can
Good job,
bust
Billy.
my bubble.
Say that again. There's a lot going
The
on.
woman knows the difference between cover and concealment. Good job, Billy.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's my wife. Yeah.
Asian wife.
What?
What? Anyway,
Cap, would you be happy
we
with the
definitely
Displacer
should
Beast?
check this place out.
Yeah. I mean,
Can we get a map of the island and have him point out this white spine? Is this aggressive? Like, do you fear this thing?
He says very aggressive.
So
love
if I got rid of it for you, compensation or
Like I said, they're on the north side of the island. I think that's why the Empire settled foil on a other offset island, and Ban is surrounded by cliffs. But the white spines are notably solitary creatures, but there are, from what I understand, a few of them on the island.
Friends. Scary friends.
That is also why my port is on the south side of the island. For the 90 or so miles between us and the north side, the Empire will never find us. With all these dastardly creatures between us and them, I don't believe we will ever be discovered.
Do you have any more information on the Displacer Beasts?
There are a few caves, probably a couple-day trips into the interior that you'll
Caves!
find. And
We love caves.
lurk around enough, the Displacer Beast will find you.
Oh, it's a displacer beast?
Captain, thoughts?
no? There's different stuff here.
Oh my god, I don't like those.
Well, I don't know. Mask, if you want to displacer beast to try to tame.
yeah.
I also found something that I'm interested in on this island.
Yeah. Let's go do that.
Ooh, both or just
Which
the one?
part?
Both.
Anyone else? Prim wants
Yes.
invisible animals.
I would like to see the place and see what type of beasts it has. It's fascinating. This is for research.
Just a second. Out of game DM. Prim saw the invisible pig, right?
Yep.
Yeah, both you and Prim.
Which means she can now wild shape into an invisible pig.
Does the invisibility carry?
Invisible?
The Invisibor is not a beast.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
I just
What does
wanted
it
to-
qualify
The Invisibor
as?
is a monster.
Damn. But also still adorable. So you win some, you lose some.
Great.
Just think what an invisible pig would taste like. That's so
Probably like a visible pig.
Hey, it's so interesting. I'm ready to find one and eat one.
Well, Birch, do you have any stock in staying here, or I don't want to like just drag you along?
No. I mean, just between us two, that's pretty much what I've been doing. Minus the whole saving my parents thing. I'm just,
Yeah, we saved his parents. He owes us.
I cook on the boat and I basically go where you guys need me.
This
to,
is just
so.
his full-time
Oh, yeah.
job.
Did you ever find anything in your kitchen? Galley is the boaty term.
Did I find anything? I had
Yeah.
some fish.
No.
And I had some barrels of crackers.
He
some
turned
salt.
one of the parts of the sea into a giant volcano with a special pan.
Yep, I accidentally set fire to the water with a pan, but nothing in the galley. No.
There
Did you
go.
leave something in the galley? Are you trying to tell me something?
Yeah, I am. Without being super obvious, but now it is. So yeah. Before we head out, maybe go check.
Oh.
I will do just that.
It's a lot of meth.
All right. Well, I can stay up longer and cook.
Did you
Thanks.
say meth? Will that make me stronger?
Yes.
Yeah.
Get addicted to it.
No, because remember there was that one dude you fought that had fantasy drugs, steroids.
What's funnier if a stone golem gets hooked on the rock?
Hey, and that drug is bad for humans, not for rock gnomes.
It's just a smack gnome now.
Keys are good.
I'm gonna smack down on everyone in here.
No, it's definitely in here. Items.
I think Bertram kicked your ass once.
I let him.
He didn't want to.
Yeah, and I was trying to be nice.
But the dice knows best.
Again, I let him.
Where?
Also, if these white spines, if there's only a few of them over the 90 miles in between here and there, they have huge hunting grounds.
So this thing?
I would also go ahead and probably point out the fact that he did say that the dangerous beasts were the only thing keeping people away from finding them.
Yeah, so he doesn't want us to kill his creature barrier, you know?
I mean, we don't need to kill them all.
Maybe we just take one and not kill the rest of them.
I mean, if he doesn't want them, yeah. Nigel, do you want them gone, even?
No.
No. I
don't
touch the... I try not to interfere too much with the wildlife, but like I said, I saved Adeline here from Displacer Beast, and then Remus here, well, he just happened to run into each other, and he didn't maul on me. And ever since then, he's been hanging around here.
Cool. Then I'm just along for the ride, too.
I am now neutral towards Nigel.
Let's go get you a pig,
because he's quite good with animals. And I like that.
Respectively.
But he's still a pirate, so I don't know, but like...
Bird can stay.
He's won some points. I have mixed feelings.
Well, what time of day is it, I guess?
It sounds like it's almost party time.
It is the afternoon, the sun is getting low and orange, and there is definitely the smell of roasted pig on the air.
Yeah, maybe we do this tomorrow.
Yeah, that sounds like a tomorrow thing.
Pig. They know what it's up. It's invisible pig. Now we don't have to hunt one.
Well, you can start looking for adversary.
I'm just going to announce it. I'm going to stand up on the table and be like, who wants to go at it?
Maybe phrase it differently.
Yeah.
One at a time.
Also,
not any better.
For oh, wait a minute.
Progress hasn't been made.
Well, we've seen me fight
seen
me fight multiple people at one time, and that doesn't go very well.
How would I promote for you?
Sure, my beloved promoter is not here tonight, so I would love for you to promote for me.
Who's done more for you than me?
Spices.
I'll shoot him.
Jesus Christ. No, I skipped it.
Uncle Ben's done a lot, and his nephew.
I'll fucking kill him. All right, well,
but me and you hang out all the time as well, so you're promoters too. You do all my betting for me, so let's go at it. Let's make some money.
Yeah, you normally do find a way to make money off of this. It has been lucrative.
It keeps me alive.
Okay. Then
in the spiritual
sense.
I'm
going to leave.
Exactly, being that I still can't afford a tattoo.
That's because you died.
A magical tattoo is also crazy expensive.
I totally agree it is. 100% agree with you.
Also, for anyone who seems to care, the officers all get 85 gold and 26 silver.
That's it.
Ooh, okay. 85 gold, 26.
The crew each get 57 gold.
How many do I have?
Silver.
Motherfuckers are as rich as we are.
This is too much.
No, they are 0.5 less rich than you.
How much silver?
Yeah, how much was it all over again? Can you just put it in the chat?
Wheat fucking Christmas.
Yeah, just type it.
Yeah, just type it in there, man.
It's 85 G. Oh,
we are not the smartest of crews.
I got it.
26.
Yeah, I also got it.
Yeah, I stand by what I said.
Nice job, pool ball. Oh, can we call you 8 Ball now?
Not as prim, but you can call Shannon 8 Ball. I don't care.
Nope.
To be fair, they don't have any control over what you call them.
That is true. But Prim will fight me, and it'll be Crab-mageddon, and I really don't care for that.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
The crabbening.
I'll thank Nigel for the drink, and I'm going to head out towards wherever they're roasting that pig, and loudly say, if you care to test your mettle, I know one of the strongest fighters around. He's over there. The 3-foot terror, they call him. If you can best him, I'll pay you 3-1.
Wow.
The Minotaur, who is pouring honey
God.
over there.
Aren't we fucked up?
We fucked up already. The Minotaur. Well, maybe I can ride him.
He puts down the jar of honey, stands up, flexes his neck and shoulder muscles, and goes, "Oy vey, I be the one that will take on your little 30-foot reign of terror."
Wait a minute. So a Minotaur was eating a jar of honey.
No, he's pouring the honey over the pig on the spit.
Oh, I pictured him just like lapping at it like
Winnie
a
the
cow.
Like
Yeah.
Winnie the Pooh. Yeah.
Just looking over.
Cannibalistic cow.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god.
Watch out, Arn. He's sticky.
He has advantage to grapple because he's sticky. Okay, good luck, Arn. We'll remember you.
Well, look how easy that was, Arn. I give him a slap on the back. Yeah, give me your money first, and we'll play some bets here.
It's 333 gold.
Well, we're the house here.
That's all I got, bro.
No, I'm saying give me your money so he doesn't beat it out of you and you become a
Give
Mario
me
coin
all
block.
your
Give you all the money.
money.
Bink, 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 bink.
Hey, man, I didn't say I was the sharpest tool in the.
No, I'm just pointing you in the right direction
Shit.
here. So I'll take bets for anyone who wants to bet. You just
Yeah, automatically, like, some of the Nigel's crew starts coming forward, and they're definitely betting. They're like, oh, yeah, silver piece, gem piece, that. They're like, oh, yeah, Chef Ironhorn's got this in the bag.
The chef.
Mm.
Yes, chef.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. So
Chef it shall be.
The Minotaur's like doing stretches and like limbering up, and he goes, "Are we setting any ground rules down the way, Ved, or is this going to be an all-out?"
No weapons.
No penetrating of any orifices. No shots to the groin. Let's keep it clean. First one to tap or knock out is the winner.
And no
Please don't
weapons.
eat my friend.
No weapons.
That would be so funny,
All
though.
fists.
No, bare knuckle competition. Although I'm sure his fist is the size of you, so good luck.
I'm gonna ask him in Minotaur if he's one of the strongest on the island. I also don't know if that's even how you say that language.
You speak Minotaur?
Don't question me.
Are you a Minotaur?
I'm just gonna stare at our captain like,
Hey, just put that down as another language and another thing that we now know about
no.
Captain Mask. He speaks Minotaur.
We're putting the puzzle together slowly.
Yep.
He's a water-breathing Minotaur.
He's stupid fast.
There you go. Yes. Drink more.
Whew. Probably shouldn't have
Why
drank all
can't
that.
I understand that? That makes me angry.
Oh, you didn't get the whisper in Minotaur?
It just says, I see what it says in Minotaur, but it's not translated.
All right, let me look. I probably fucked up.
And if it is, it's
Now you
rubbish.
fucked up.
No, it says can be and controlled by Mask. Can you chat as Minotaur?
How do I chat as Minotaur?
You
At the bottom where it says as Mask, hit the drop down, and then is Minotaur selection. Yes, you did that. Huh.
But I can read that. It just says derp.
Yeah. But we can't read what the GM sent. That's weird.
Yeah, I just fucking negative.
Do you see what I just typed, Justin?
Yeah, technically
I can't.
we're not supposed to.
So then it should be above the in Minotaur. There should be another whisper that only you can see.
Oh,
There
yes.
There you go.
Yep,
There you go.
I freaking it.
Reading is fundamental.
I didn't see green. I don't know why they turned it from yellow to green, but it makes me confused.
It's the new UI, brother.
Captain's also got a marble brain. Got it. Dwarf is just typing.
I don't like the way he ended that. I don't know if that was like a.
It was respectful. It was as he considered you. He was like, "Oh shit!" Like he started like you can. His infliction, since you speak Minotaur, was very casual, as like somebody talking to an equal. And then near the end of the sentence, as before he finished like describing what he was describing, he realized who he was talking to, and then like added it on as a perfunctory, like, "Oops!" Like,
Okay, yeah. I tell him.
Disrespect.
I tell him, no need for the formalities. You're about to exchange fisticuffs with a crew member, so.
You're about to pummel our bosun.
You know. For those about to deliver a beating or receive one.
So what kind of payment in betting and what kind of odds are you giving, Slate?
I said 3-1, and I'm pretty sure you're not gonna let me take that back.
3-1.
You
3-1
did.
Arn
You said
wins?
this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we won't go too far, but is there at any point that you are going to stop accepting bets then? Because, I mean, honestly, these men have been in this
I give it
for so long that you're not getting handed gold, but I mean, like, the biggest denomination you get is a gem that you're pretty sure is worth 10 gold, and then you're getting it in silver and copper.
All that's fine. I mean, really, like, you can go nuts with it. I'm just like, I'm going to give them 5 minutes for Arn and Iron Horns to warm up while I'm going around taking bets and trying to keep it organized and stuff. And then once I get about 30 seconds, I'll start to arbitrate the fight. As little as saying go.
Yeah, there's about 58 of the other crew that's gathered around to watch this. And
I'm also going to tactfully cast my Tactician's Help on Arn, so he gets the help action while I inconspicuously sit near somewhere else 30 feet away. Does the Minotaur seem to have any weaknesses?
The
bullets. Yeah.
Valor, go for the eyes.
He's weak against getting ambushed.
Yeah, I mean, he can't reach his back. He's got to bend over pretty much to touch his hooves.
He's so ripped he can't touch his
speed
back.
is the key.
Don't let him grab you. He'll make you feel
bad. The circle of crew members encircles the two combatants, and they're on either side as the Minotaur stands ready, his mighty hands outstretched. He's wearing nothing but his apron and his loincloth as he's stretched in his neck, and he looks back and he says, "No weapons, hands only. Is that what I heard, Oiveri?"
And no horns, please.
He snorts, and actually you can see the hot breath come out of his nostril, and goes, "Why is that always the case, Oi?"
It's like my friend Gord. He can't do it to you.
Gord.
The Minotaur does assume like a linebacker's pose at his side of the pseudo ring.
I'm so scared for Arn right
Minotaur,
now. Oh my god.
You ready? Arn, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Fight!
Don't die, ha!
All right.
I'm gonna cover Kato's eyes.
Who goes first?
There it is. Roll. Yeah, I was trying to find the turnover. Roll initiative.
Oh God. Oh no. Oh no.
That's about average.
Yeah.
It's actually slightly above average.
Not for me.
Oh God. He's gonna get got. I'm glad I didn't put any money on this.
That is a Minotaur on the dock.
Ah, damn it. And then Arn had a 12.
Hey, are we at full health?
No, I don't believe so, because whatever damage you took from the naval battle, you've kept on sailing, so you have yet to have a long rest.
Roger that.
Let's say, I am. You might not be. Ooh, that's good though. You get the first hit.
Well,
All right, Arn. Since you're used to Slate and Slate called it off, you get to go first. The ring itself. There's like 15 feet between you and the Minotaur, the chef.
Is there like ropes around us and all that kind of stuff?
No, it's people. You're on the sand and it's people.
Cool. So I'm going to use the people. I'm going to bounce off the people from behind me, use their push, and I'm going to run as fast as I can and Superman punch this guy into a grapple.
All right. Roll it.
The people just move out of the way and he falls backwards. What
Y'all
the fuck?
assholes.
Ooh.
All right.
We's at sea bass.
You hit him.
There's the damage, and here's the grapple.
How? How would this tiny thing grapple a giant Minotaur?
Oh, get wrecked. He's on you like a spider monkey.
Free.
Damn. I just want to like
From behind,
see it,
I'm grappling them from behind. I like Superman punch and like wrap my arm around his neck and swing behind him on his back.
Your tiny
That's
arms.
a dangerous place to be.
Not if I'm
Around
gonna
his
choke
neck.
him out like a
Or is he one-handed?
motherfucking.
Not if he does a front flip and he lands on you.
You're right, but we're about to subdue that.
Yeah, we're about to find out.
He's fast as fuck.
So
Oh,
next attack is to pin him. So we're taking him to the ground. So here is the grapple check.
Oh,
it's clean. He rolled a
Oh,
7.
Yeah, right.
That's insane that he rolled a 7.
Yeah.
Oh my god. The Minotaur didn't know what just face fucked him.
And now we are both pinned to the ground.
We found the only anemic Minotaur in all the
I
islands.
just pictured a face hugger and the fucking Minotaur going backwards. Yeah.
The chef was caught completely off guard. Arn had so much speed to carry them and momentum and that carried through his inertia that he has literally brought this Minotaur from his already vulnerable position as a linebacker posed, boom, head first into the ground. The Minotaur himself needs to rear up to free himself from Arn. He now opposes your grapple. He will try to break free.
Bring it.
He want to break free.
Contesting with an 18.
Ooh. Ooh.
22. You lose.
Suck that, DM. Remember that later.
Yeah. Remember when you thought you'd slow pitch him a wrestle so he feels good about himself?
Right,
Yeah.
I got to.
Oh, we're winning money. I'm getting excited.
He blows out a hot breath and pulls his action surge to attack you.
Okay.
Ooh. Oh.
25 to hit.
Is that with disadvantage?
Oh.
Your turn.
Okay.
That was so good for a second.
Well, here's the first.
That hits.
Ooh. Oh my god.
Here's the second hit.
Alright, he's just like slamming on him.
So close to a crit.
Barely connects.
I am done.
Oh.
He attempts
a
to
fast
buck
fight.
you again.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm riding this like a bronco bull, baby.
This is your turn.
Sure. Same thing.
Oh.
Oh boy. And
Pretty good.
take the
oh,
bleeding
shit.
damage. Take 3 points of
Holy
bleeding
fucking
damage.
shit.
All right.
And then I'm also gonna action surge as well.
Hello?
This did not go the way I thought I was going to.
Oh my god.
Okay, well, that Minotaur is now dead.
And take some more bleeding damage.
Is he gonna tap?
He's only getting to the 3 because it's a bleeding happens once per round.
What? Oh, okay. And then
26.
Oh my god! What the fuck just happened?
I didn't kill him. He tapped.
I don't know about that, but
I think
He's
charging.
still alive.
He said, "I didn't
Thank
hear no
God.
bell."
I'm trying not to kill him. These are
That's
all
why I moved
non-lethal.
his thing off the
non-lethal.
dock so you guys could see the little sliver of red that's still there.
I
Okay.
can see it.
This is all, by the way, all non-lethal because I don't want to kill him.
I assumed, and it was the
Okay.
rolls that also your first mate called.
Mm-hmm.
Now, definitely, I do want to cut him though. So those crits.
no.
He's already bleeding.
We're not cut. I said he couldn't use his horns. You're not cutting nobody. You just,
My
I don't know,
feet can
pummeled
cut
him.
you as you hit. Come on, man.
Nope.
Okay, fine. Go ahead. It's your turn.
Oh my god.
So that attack misses, and then his second attack is 15 hit.
No, it does not.
All right.
Aaron farts on him.
18 hits.
Jesus.
And for the last one, man, where are these
Oh my
when you
God.
really need them? And then for this round of bleed damage.
Scout Trooper V, thank you for the sub, my
You're electing to do
DM.
bleed damage after you know that 10 and 16 is going to put him down?
Oh, then no. Of course not.
Okay, good.
Stay your hands.
You knew his health was a sliver, but yet you still chose to attack him
Still
while he
punching.
went down. So are you taking back the second attack as well?
Oh, if he was down on the first hit, then I'm not going to take him down on this. I'm not going to be like one for good measures. I'm
Now
not going to be
die.
that guy.
Okay.
You seem like you could possibly be that guy.
You did say you were going to cut him, and I stopped.
I think you still have a body in your bag.
Oh my god.
Hey, let's keep that body to ourselves. Okay?
That was out of a game.
That likes to be it, gentlemen. Any other takers?
Do you guys have a medic, or should I just do you want me to help him, or
Yeah, maybe if you want to. Or free reign.
Okay, yeah, I'll take my healing kit and help so that he doesn't die.
Slate, where you ended up from all the crew that betted on Chef there that's what they had put into the pot.
That's
cool.
That's nice.
I'll immediately hand the 2 gems over to Arn, along with all the silver, but I'm gonna keep the copper. And
keep the copper.
We're gonna go to the bar with that, unless you're not done.
So when Prim stabilizes the Minotaur and brings him back to breathing and awake, you know, his perspiration is now a thin coat of sand. He stands up and he fucking reaches over by Arn, grabs him by the scuff and holds him up and he goes, 3 cheers for the little rock man. Oi!
I'll let go of the pistol I just grabbed when he picked up Arn.
And
am I off the ground when he picked me up by my arm?
No, he's picking you up by the back of your neck.
He scruffed you, and I
You're a baby cat.
Alarm bells went off.
Woohoo! I won.
Fucking all the crew members like shocked that like Prim just like got the chef up, and now like Chef's holding this guy up, and they're like, yeah, they're like, you hear everybody like chatting about it. You hear like the people who just like made it to the fight at the last minute, like the people like not in the front row are like retelling the tale of how like this gray bullet fucking took the chef down into the sand and suffocated his ass.
Ooh, Gray Bullet. That's a cool name.
Good. One shade off from the silver bullet.
Yeah, but it makes sense for Rock Gnome.
That is true.
For the remainder of the night, Arn is referred to as the Gray Bullet by all of Captain Nigel's crew.
I love it.
I'm gonna take that pile of copper into their tavern and just set it on the bar. That's what everybody drinks with tonight.
Arn, I'm giving you one of my platinum. That was cool as shit.
Sweet. My new name is Gray Bullet. You'll call me by Gray Bullet.
No.
Okay, Bosun.
That was amazing.
I did not expect him to just latch onto this guy and just beat him around the head.
Oh no, they're already gone.
Immediately.
It's gone.
He wasn't either. Caught by surprise.
The Gray Bullet.
There you go. So you have 2 gems worth 10 GP and 103 silver.
Pretty fucking good.
One for yourself. I'm glad I did not have to pay out any fucking money for that.
Hey, guess what? So am I. I'm glad that we didn't have to pay out any money either.
Oh, also, I'll give you all your money back.
I love crowd interaction. That's why I use y'all for the ropes.
Brr.
Let's see.
And maybe next time we can get you like a proper ring or maybe a cow pen. And
it's too bad that fight doesn't count for your what is it called?
My belt?
Yeah.
My belt?
Championship stuff.
It's all good. We'll get there one day.
Wait, it doesn't?
Cowbell.
No, these are pirates. They're not part of the official stuff.
Correct. You're an official. Oh, I forgot there was official stuff. We've been gone so long.
Yeah, no, they're not part of the beach fighting club.
That's right.
Being that I had to start back at the bottom after.
You know what, Arn? A great idea would be to bring it here. Oh no, that would defeat the purpose of the hideout.
Exactly. Hey, maybe we need to start a fight club here and make our own belt here.
Hey, you can be a reigning champ. Go for it.
Oh, one fight's not ring champ, man. Come on.
Well,
technically
it is. Also, he was like the biggest guy here, so.
I don't know how buddy we should get with pirates.
I want to sit at the table that the big bull guy's at and be just like drinking with them.
New friend.
The Minotaur stays. He stays at the beach, but he welcomes your company, and he stays above the pit fires because he is legit the chef of the crew.
Ooh.
Cool. And then I tell him
he's tending three different pig sprits. As like he's coating one in honey. He's got the other one stabbed with a bunch of apples, and then the other one he keeps pouring rum on it as it cooks above the fire. As it turns over, you can see that part of its rib cage is hollowed out, and you see what looks like a hand-sized keg in it, as like a brown liquid sloshes around it and like coats the inside of the pig.
Bertram, you want to trade some tricks of the trade?
Trade secrets there.
Trade secrets. I cook fish in stews.
Yeah, variety is nice.
Yeah. So I'm more passively watching, I would suppose.
I want to say, or you could teach the Minotaur how to cook stuff. Would be my suggestion.
You can swap recipes.
Does Miss Minotaur want to learn some cooking skills?
He does. I'll walk past there. He makes a mean fucking stew.
Yes, I do. Would you
if you're a fellow chef in another galley above the seas, I would love to swap lessons learned and tricks of the trade. I know we understand and do each other different things. I can imagine your little aquatic elf ass does something that I don't. What do you use?
All right, well, I'm going to explain what racism is to him first. And then I'm going to show him how I like to fillet stuff and prepare meats and things.
He goes, I don't understand how it's racism when I can plainly see that you're an aquatic elf and you do indeed are equipped with an arse.
Well, then let me show you that an aquatic elf isn't supposed to cook. And I'm going to go back to the galley and I'm going to get some of that. It wasn't seaweed. It was like bok choy that I got from the last feast that we had. Mm-hmm, remember, it was supposed to be and I'm going to spread it on some stale bread and I'm going to bring it out to the Minotaur, who is, I'm assuming, an herbivore, because he's a Minotaur, and I'm going to let him try it.
I don't understand.
He goes, is this how you get some vegetables in your weak little crew?
Yes. And my weak little crew pummeled you, remember? So be nice. Got him.
He's been all smiles ever since he came to from Primrose. And
once he woke up.
Yeah. He too was just amazed at this fucking
good job, Arnie. You fucking
gnome,
brain damage.
So I'm gonna write down the ingredients needed and how to pulp and make a paste out of the leaves. And then I'm also gonna show him another Minotaur taught me how to make this bread. So this is actually a Minotaur loaf recipe. It's not mine, but I think you might appreciate it.
From the Empire, so they're not.
He asks you. He's like, "Do you know what the loaf says when it's finished baking?"
Oh boy, I don't.
I'm ready.
Got it. Wow. I am now going to attempt
so much.
I'm going to attempt to drown myself in the ocean, even though I have water breathing. I'm just gonna sit here for a while and cry. No. That was pretty good.
He goes, do you aquatic elf know the best way to catch a fish?
No.
You have someone throw it to you.
Wow. Wow. Rob, did you get that thing I sent you?
My God.
I did. I've
It took me a second to get it. Oh,
he can see
good.
it, and I've whispered it to him, so I don't know if he saw it.
Okay.
Is the Minotaur saying puns all night? Because I'll just sit by him and listen if that's the case.
Only in the interactions with Woodfin after exchangement of the recipes. He teaches you how to glaze meat, and he tells you that it's high heat and quick speed, and you let the fires lick, and he gives you an empty, when I described the small keg that was inside the chest, he gives you one that's empty, and he says that if you fill that up with an alcohol and place that inside the cavity of the meat you're cooking and rotate it slowly, it'll coat the inside and soak in. No need for marinating prior to cooking.
Oh my goodness, this is wonderful. I'm going to take some of my leftover bread. Is there do they have confections here? Can I make a bread pudding? Do they have milk and cream and sugar? And I can just like.
There are goats, so there is milk and cream.
Okay.
As far as sugar, it's a very rare commodity, and the
do we still have sugar cane on the boat?
I do not know, and your quartermaster is not here.
Can't.
Also, if he messages it to you, Billy, I'm just going to send you the picture of what it is.
I did. I have yet to peruse the galley yet, so you haven't seen Bertram's excitement. I'm excited.
Okay.
But
Well,
Bertram
then don't
is
check Discord
unaware.
yet.
Yeah. I was pretty sure we still had sugar cane left over.
I'm curious.
For cooking porpoises.
We ain't cooking no porpoise.
Okay.
Well, you might be cooking corp. I ain't cooking shit.
Yeah, you got 9.5 baskets of some sort of cargo on board.
Yeah.
Cook the baskets.
Yeah.
Basket pudding.
Actually, yeah, I'll just go a step farther and I'll just break up like palm fiber, because like mortar and pestle palm fiber can also be used as a sugar substitute for leavening agents.
Oh yeah, and he's got a mortar and pestle there.
Yeah, so I'll just grind a palm. That's Billy speaking, ladies and gentlemen. That's how people who want to eat super healthy, they'll have plant fibers in their candy. But now Bertram knows that, so he should thank his creator. And I'll make like a good sized bread pudding.
Pudding. That sounds good. I would eat it.
So you didn't go to the
I don't know
boat and
if
come
I'd
back?
like it, but I would eat it.
No, not yet.
Be like, well,
The pudding pop.
And I'll give the Minotaur a pudding.
he slurps down the pudding and says it is quite delicious. He enjoys that it's not too sweet. He makes an excuse to go get another jar of honey, and he shows you his fucking cellar that's off the beach. He has to literally pull the trapdoor back and walk down, and he hands you a jar of honey and goes, "Here, try some of that, oi."
I will give it a taste.
Yeah, it's a sweet, tangy honey.
Give it a shot.
Love that. I tell him this would actually go great on the pudding.
That's a pudding.
So I want to say thank you for the jar of honey, and also thanks for putting up with me.
He goes, "I don't have to put up with you. You're a pleasant company."
Oh, so he just has prefabricated puns, but he can't realize when I'm also making one?
I didn't even catch that one. Good one.
This is funny.
Putting up with me. Damn, good one.
Oh
Yeah.
man, that was good.
Yeah.
The fucking wit is as sharp as a log.
Yeah, holy good.
I see a fellow pool player, eh?
Not two balls to clack together up there.
Yep. Oi.
This is a fun feast.
Yep, it's good stuff.
He tells you that he always tells the captain gets mad when he makes jokes about his weight. He says he needs to lighten up.
Yeah, have you considered thinking about making like a lighter bread and not like hard tack?
Hey, I can tell you how to lighten them up a little bit.
He goes, "I typically don't make a tack."
Really? What do you make? You make like a kneaded bread or like a croissant?
Ooh, croissant.
He says, he goes, "A fermented bread, so it usually comes out doughy, oi."
Ah, doughy.
Oh, I'm so hungry now. Why have you done this?
So you know how to lighten the captain up a little bit?
So that's good. I was gonna say, soda bread is also very good, but you should tell the captain to prepare for bread puns.
He chuckles. He goes, "I hope you're staying extendedly."
We might be.
When?
Do we have any more time-sensitive stuff?
Wait,
We
I
could
didn't
be
catch
the
that.
next
What's the
ship in the
Minotaur's
crew.
name?
Ironhorn.
Ironhorn.
Chef Ironhorn.
Yeah.
So he is the Iron Chef.
As we walk out, as we head back into the feast, holding the jar of honey, I say, "Do you know the best time to make bread puns, Mr. Ironhorn?"
If it's not around the clock, I do not know.
When your Captain Yeast expects it. And then I walk back in.
I made a real face at that. Fuck you.
You're welcome. These are off the top of my head.
I wasn't ready for this.
You're really rising to the occasion.
Oh.
Yep, I'm gonna jump off a building.
Nice.
Yeah, feel free to read into that however you want. Not a pun.
You know that it's getting low. Are you sure it's not past your bread time?
Oh, nice. Bash myself in the face with a rolling pin.
I love it so much. I can't think of any more.
It's a little late for snacks, but if you don't have any cheese dip, I don't think, probably Nacho Man. You know what I'm saying? I should probably go to bed.
We're drifting away from bread rather quickly.
You must... Oy vey, you're an elf. You must tell me, is it shortbread that you make sandwiches with?
Did he say oy vey? Is this a Jewish Minotaur?
He said it several
He's been
times.
saying oy.
I mean, they are in a secret hideaway. They just probably got to do a lot of loafing around.
Oh, goodness. Oh, my God. Where's the guns?
Tell the men I hate them.
Let me ask you, Butchstorm. In a storm, what usually happens to your bread?
In a storm? Is this... And I look at him with a quizzical face. I say, is this another funny thing, or is this like a genuine question?
I just want to know if it gets soaking wheat all over.
Oh my goodness. I have made another Minotaur friend.
Yeah.
You're right. He is going to be good.
I can't. Oh,
I'm
God.
getting wheedled down from all the puns.
By bread.
Oh, God.
Start screaming bread at him. Bread!
Slate is going to drink heavily into the night.
Knowing that somewhere
His creator's doing the exact same.
Hey, guess what? It's made of bread.
Well, that's on par for Arn. What the fuck did you just...
He made an attempt, and it was high and right.
Yep, let's have a drink, bud.
It wasn't even a pun. Here's the thing. With bread when it comes to bread puns, they're never crummy.
Oh my God.
Oh, I win this session. Give me my next level.
Because you're old and crusty.
Yeah, like bread.
Yeah, bread crust.
All right, DM, please pull me out of this.
I prefer my bread without crust.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
The Minotaur looks over at the gray bullet and says, "Rye, so serious."
Oh, I can't take.
I was just naming breads now. Cinnamon swirl. So, can we just be done with this day? Or, like...
He makes a mean Minotaur matzo ball soup.
Oh, yeah.
That sounds great.
Oh my God.
Bagels.
But I hope he doesn't call them his Minotaur balls.
Oh my goodness.
But he should, and we're going to mention that to him before we leave. Matzator balls.
Actually,
Oh,
I'm going to. I forgot what island that sweet Minotaur lady was on.
Well, she was in the Empire, and these guys can't interact with the Empire because they've bad blood.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna let him know if
we can bring her to him.
No, she doesn't want to leave. I offered. I let him know if things ever die down between the two factions, there is an absolute saint of a Minotaur who owns her own bakery, and by God, does she have just the best everything, including attitude.
Matchmaker Bergstrom.
No, I'm not trying to hook them up. I'm just trying to say maybe they have a shared vocation.
Don't worry.
Enjoy stuff. They're gonna have little Minotaur babies, and I'm gonna be the
when they're good and ready.
Yeah.
It's all good.
When I'm ready to retire, because the crew is toast, I might have to pay for that.
God damn it, we're still on.
I'm so happy.
I have 6 pistols. I'll shoot everyone.
I mean, I don't want to, I don't want to count your years.
I will say that you say she's in a port city of the Empire.
Yes.
Yeah, the Empire. They have an interesting view on freedom.
They do, but if you're in your waning years and you want to be set out to pasture, might be a nice place to calm down. Shannon's eyes rolled into her skull. I win! I win! I win!
Oh, I wish I was watching tonight.
Oh man. Cows and bread, yeah, that's what it's about.
Yep. Like and subscribe for more fucking this.
More idiocy.
We're going down the rabbit hole.
All right, so I'm asleep. Yep. We're snap cutting.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have a good time with everyone.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay with the first mate and drink until he stops drinking.
However far 245 coppers goes, I'm gonna make sure it's all used up.
So the bartender took all your copper, and she handed you like a coconut mug. And I don't know if you saw this on the pirate bar that I showed you. I gotta find it again.
Hello?
She points over to the 3 troughs that have cannons pouring out distinct liquid into basically troughs.
Uh-huh.
She goes, you can drink all night.
I am wary. Are they different? Or all the same?
No, it's all the same. I know on the sheet this map they're all 3 green, but they are not green.
Madam, do you have a tasting coconut? I can.
Oh, like a whatever. You want like a sniffer?
I don't need a sniffer. Yeah, I'm just gonna fuck it, dude.
Go all in.
I'm just gonna
Sniff me.
One's a spiced rum, one's a gin, the other one's a wine.
You know what, Rob?
Mix perfectly.
I put a third of each in the coconut, mix it all around, and I just drink that. How do you like that?
Uh,
How do you like blackout drunk sleep?
Dwarf sees you do it and goes, "Hey, I call that the crazy coconut. I'll have one too and drink with ya."
Let's do it. I'm gonna grab can I get a separate coconut for the winner of the Royal Rumpus or whatever you want to fucking call it?
Royal Rumpus.
They've given him a coconut on a necklace to hang around his neck, so that way it's always with him.
Wow, that's a horrible
Gray
idea.
Bullet's doing some good shit here.
Let's fucking see. Oh, he is the Gray Bullet.
He walks anywhere, like inside or outside, and the crowd see him when he emerges or enters, always like, "Hey, the Gray Bullet!"
And I put my hands up in the air and go,
I'd like a reed.
Oh, there it is.
I'd like a reed to act as a straw, so he doesn't actually have to do anything. We're just gonna pour stuff in the coconut around his neck all night, and he can just drink out of the straw.
He has the D&D equivalent of a baseball helmet with beers attached to the
Oh,
side.
really? I thought of it as just a portable hamster drink.
The bartender does pull up another part of a coconut that looks like it slides on top, and she goes, "It could be like a sippy coconut."
No. We need to be able to pour stuff into it that he doesn't need to know what it is.
Oh.
Okay.
He's
so yeah,
gonna...
she definitely hands you a bamboo stalk that's like straw-like.
There you go.
Are we trying to
Now
incapacitate
you have
Arn?
one crazy straw for your coconut necklace.
Okay.
Anybody that like Arn bumps into, they look in his like little coconut cup necklace, and if it's anything but full, they pour their own drink into it. So like Arn will constantly be drinking a mix.
Yep.
Oh,
Good luck,
wow.
buddy.
You are gonna be
wow.
so sick of whatever these people have right now.
Mm-hmm. It'll be the night he can never remember.
It's gonna get like island flu from this.
Well, good thing he's a rock gnome or whatever.
You're right. I'm a rock gnome.
That is true.
Like
Wish
the
you on a
rock.
rock lobster.
Ooh.
I'm a rock human gnome.
No,
Nope.
there's no human left.
Only in spirit.
Mm-hmm. So, well, shit, that's a philosophical question.
Yeah, you're no longer purebred.
Definitely not a purebred.
What? Never mind.
I wanna know.
I'm a mix of a human and a rock gnome, not a purebred.
Pure
But your body is.
bread.
Oh god damn it.
Oh my god.
Oh, I got
We're
it.
not done
It
yet.
was a bread pun all along.
We're all bread puns now.
I proceed to fill up the coconut enough times to almost kill me.
He's bread, Jim.
I don't think you win any none of that.
I'm really rooting for these to be done.
Ah.
We've hit maximum overdrive. Shift gears.
That's it for me.
The next day.
Time to
We
downshift,
skip.
dude.
Skip.
Oh, we might have to do things tomorrow.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's going to be bad for Arn.
Not only you. I've got the same coconut, buddy.
Except for yours is not an endless
Oh, that's
cup.
right. I still have
That's
dignity.
Yeah, you get a choice when to fill yours. Arn
That's
doesn't.
true. Yeah.
Because I'm the man.
So yeah, Arn and Slate con saves.
That's not a thing I'm good at.
Oh. Hey,
Ooh.
Arn's fine.
Ooh, but am I a subtle champion?
I don't know what you had to beat.
Plus, oh, you're a fighter. That's yeah.
Arn beating the 20 DC has no levels of exhaustion when he wakes up the next day. Slate, you have 2 levels of exhaustion.
What's the equivalent for that? What does
I'm
that
gonna need
mean?
the next 2 days off.
Hey, buddy, how are you feeling?
Don't talk to me.
What do you
It
mean?
hurts. It hurts my head.
It hurts when he pees.
Oh, let me go get you something to drink. I got the best.
No, just
I got the best cure for you.
just go away.
Hair of the dog, baby.
Come on,
I go
Slate, no
downstairs
time
and
for
get
loafing
you a
around.
coconut.
Oh god. I'm gonna fire. I literally just fire my pistol into the ceiling.
Blap! For no reason. The Slate just
I'm just
unconsciously
so
starts
angry.
firing wildly.
Just go away.
Don't look
I
at
go
me.
away, but I leave the coconut there.
I offer him some of my coffee mug.
Mm,
Don't throw up in
Or
it.
non-alcoholic coconut.
I
No.
try the coconut first and then the coffee.
Oh god.
What is contained in the coconut, Rob?
I'm sorry, say that again?
I said I'm gonna try the coconut that Arn brought me, and then Prim brought me the coffee, and I will try them in that order.
Mm.
You have hair of the dog plus caffeine.
Oh, so nothing.
It's phenomenal.
Do I have to exist for today?
You
I
wanted to
will.
see Displacer Beasts and the white spine?
No, not the white spine. They don't want them gone.
Well, we don't want to get rid of them. I want to see one so I can turn later.
I'll go, but I'm not gonna be any help. I don't think. Not like this.
Ugh.
Immediate vomit.
So gross. Well, do we want to save the fighting for next session since it's almost time?
True.
Are we even going to fight anything?
I don't know.
Probably not.
I don't think you need to fight stuff to observe it, do you?
I don't need to fight it, I don't think. I just need to observe, right?
I'm just saying I'm going to be dragging ass.
Yeah. I didn't want to fight one to begin with. Did you see that fucker? It looks big.
Well, I thought he said he was going to have a problem, but he didn't, so I have no reason to go after it.
The tail looks takeable. The rest of it doesn't.
Yeah. I think we just leave that one alone to preserve his anonymity here on this island.
Fair enough.
For that.
And we go see if we can find displacer beasts and pigs.
Displacer beasts and where to find them.
Yeah, I guess I'll get up and... Oh, my hat's gonna be real low, covering my eyes from the sunlight.
Not the eyeball holes.
195 experience.
Mine eye holes.
Justin, did you get my whispers?
Yep.
I got it. I'm gonna hope you wrote all that down.
This is how much I got. Hey, I got to 29,000.
Unfortunately, Arn, since you were drunk and you went to sleep, it does not count as a long rest.
Oof. Ooh.
Okay.
You think it'd be a double long rest since it's almost forced sleep, but no.
Yeah, less sleep.
It is what it is.
No, because then you have
if
the
you just
spins.
wake up the next day, then prep prep the expedition, and then sleep again, you'll be good.
You're right. That's what I'm going to do.
Well, is that what you're all going to do?
No, I think we got things to do. I think I'm just gonna suffer. If we're insistent on going tomorrow. Or rather, today.
Today.
Oh.
Pearl.
Out of game, I forget what 2 levels of exhaustion even does.
Disadvantage on ability checks and half speed.
Oh, yeah, I'm really dragging
You're a
ass.
slow boy.
You were legit the ass of drag.
Yeah. Oh. And I could still shoot a bow. Fire a weapon into the ceiling.
You can shoot a gun too.
Do
Next
your
time.
feet feel glued in the ground?
Oh my god.
Next
You went this whole
on
time. And now.
Bread bowl world.
What?
Nothing. I screwed it up. I was trying to find something that
He's drunk on roleplay.
I couldn't get it to work.
Okay.
I love everybody's puns, but I also love Arn doing his attempts at the puns too. It kills me.
Anti-puns.
Red Bull World.
This
You
is
figure it out.
Hey, this is definitely the true me. I don't do puns very well.
He said it also out of game, not a pun guy.
Yeah, shoot you.
As long as he can get a laugh out of him, that's what counts.
It suits your
Yep.
character. It's really good.
Thank you.
But also, Red Bull World out of context is
Yeah.
insanely funny.
It got me.
Good fucking stuff.
GG, guys. We made it to the
Good.
pirate island.
Good session.
Fantastic session. Sorry
Very
that I
good
was
session.
late.
No, no worries, man. It happens to everybody.
You
We
didn't
still
miss
had
the fun bits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you fucking slammed ass on a minotaur. That was cool.
Mm.
You took him down, what,
when it comes
3
to
rounds?
money, I never lose. Just don't
That's-
ask me to recruit because I lose every time.
Well, your recruiting method sucks is the problem.
Your fighting is great. Your charisma,
Yeah.
not so much.
That's true.
Who needs charisma when you got muscles?
Charisma.
You. Oh, all right, guys.
GG.
See ya.
GG.
Yeah, see you next week.
That was a lot of fun. Oh, I fucking love puns. I'm sorry. I got a little too excited when they went off on a tangent, but hope you guys had a good time like I did. I hope to see you tomorrow for more video games. I don't know if it's either going to be WoW, maybe Final Fantasy. I haven't played it on stream in a while. Or Diablo 4, because I am only level 21 on that, and I want to find out more about Lilith, so might be that. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. But I hope to see you then. It'll be about 7:30 p.m. EST. If you can join me, awesome. If not, feel free to join my Discord and send me memes. That's what I do a lot. Waiting for it to go on sale. Ooh, good choice. Yeah, $70, kind of steep. But all my friends were playing it, and I felt like I was missing out. And I figured, why not now? But yeah, I get it. You don't need $70. I get it. But I hope to see you then. If not, have a great weekend, everybody. That was a lot of fun. Bye.